Oh, Cliff, that's my hood. Put it in his face, get that shit understood.
What's going on, everybody? I wanted to start by saying before I even get started, um, first of all, welcome everybody to Mixed Reviews. But what I wanted to say was today's the day that I'm sorry, the anniversary of my father's death, and I miss him a lot. So I'm dedicating this to him. I've been doing really good, yeah. I struggle sometimes, but my mother made a post to be able to post on my father, and it just I had his face. So when I look in the mirror, I see my dad's face all the time. So, but I just wanted to say that because I don't want y'all think that I'm like low or anything. I'm not. It just it's a sad. So it's not a sad day. I just miss him. That's all. Okay, I'm good, y'all. I feel very comfortable with y'all and the girls, and so and I forgot to tell them. But I still do what I do regardless of what. I just wanted to tell y'all that, but I am really good. I am. I'm already getting like messages. I promise you I'm good. But with the show being in Dallas, and then I just been thinking about him, and then you, for me, it's important to me. It was so important to me to make him very proud, and stuff like that. It gets to me because I know that my dad was. I know that he would be the one. You know how you make an accomplishment or a goal, you just want to say, you know, this is what I did. I'm been doing because I'm proud of everything that I have done in my life and my children and my family. I'm very proud of that. And even when I'm doing the things I do now, you know, he would be very proud. He would have so many things. He would come on his panel. He would talk so much crap. Oh man, I'm very opinionated like him. So I'm not trying to bring anybody down or anything like that. I just wanted to say that. That's it. So anyway, ciao. This episode. Whew, I had to go back and watch it again because I was just like, oh my Lord, Dallas. I said last week, why do I feel like my state has put me through so many more changes, and I've been doing Ready to Love by, I mean, how many years? Why is it my city the one that gives me so much? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me bring to the stage Petty My Queen. I know everything before I even became a review blogger.
Greetings and salutations, Miss Mamas.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am good. I just when I started talking, I didn't know. That's why I don't talk about it. But when I do, it just it happens. It's all good. He would tell
What
me
are
to
you talking
stop
about?
crying. I do it. This is the anniversary of my dad's death, March.
Jamaica, can you hear?
Oh, I
Can you
just
hear
got
me,
here.
Ma?
Sorry, I did not get.
No, it's fine. No, no worries. No worries. We'll talk about it backstage. Anyway, now none of my girls, some of my girls will be late or whatever's going on. I don't know, but I got two of the most biggest personalities of the panel beside myself sitting here, so it's all the way to good, baby. It's all the way good. Now, mine, I know you'll give me a recap. I was scared to ask Abby for the reasons. If you have not watched the panel before, you will know why. I'm going to venture out because I'm in a very soft mood.
Oh dear God.
Abby, can you give me a recap?
Sure.
Jesus.
Okay, so this is what happened this week on Ready to Love. Blah 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 blah
Oh
blah.
my
It's the men's
god.
turn to put somebody out. Blah blah blah. Tommy is picking people to go on blind dates. Blah 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 blah. Two new people have arrived, Katarina and Chris. Blah 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 blah. They could have kept them. Blah 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 blah. We get to the everybody dates, more dates, and even more dates happen. Blah blah blah. Um, Apparently we get to the men's thing, and Tequila is striking out with
Oh,
all of the men's,
I
and
mean,
they all like Janelle. I
I,
have thoughts about that, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Blah 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 blah. Everybody was talking about Unique. Did not sure about her or Tequila. Blah blah blah. Tequila went home. Thank you.
okay, I have a lot to say about a lot of that stuff too, but I do want to hear from the undisputed African queen. Hey, Keena. Hey, ladies.
Hey, boo.
hey.
So, Mod, how'd you feel about the episode first?
Yeah.
I know you. How did you feel about this episode? I just want to ask you that.
I mean, it's different. It's different from what we are used to. If they're introducing new people, they introduce the new people to everybody on the cast. Then Tommy, this thing of Tommy trying to fix dates for other people, that's new too. Uh, is it interesting? No. I mean, it's the same
Uh,
bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's
oh
the
my
same
God,
bullshit.
Fix it, Holy Ghost.
Jesus Christ! Not the same. She started out talking
Same.
positive, and she just went right for it. Then she come here, and be like me, no Vaseline. Boom,
Oh,
It's the
Red
Miss
same.
Baby
Keena.
number 5 is wonderful. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking.
Oh,
Keena,
I was on
Keena,
FaceTime with
Keena.
her.
I need your thoughts, kid. I need your thoughts, Mama. How'd you feel about this episode before we start getting into the meat and potatoes? Because there was a lot of potatoes and meat and gravy in this episode.
Um, I wasn't shocked that Tequila went home. But they're doing the same little things. Like, okay, now they're gonna bring in new people. It's like Ma say, it's the same old bullshit, honestly. And they need a new formula.
Hmm.
this is not it. This is
Interesting.
not, yeah. This is. I think the new formula has to come with. It's not more of this curveballs, and it's more of bringing real people who really are genuinely looking for love. You know, and I feel like Tequila Girl was really looking for love, but there wasn't
Hmm.
anybody who was feeling her over there. All right, you have to bring people who really are authentic, who people who really want to have, especially when it comes to the men. This man over here, they will just be looking for expanding their businesses, becoming or what they are doing. Listen, yeah,
Not clout chasing. I've read to love. Oh no. Is that what we're doing? Hmm.
uh-huh.
I will say that I feel like that Tequila genuinely was looking
She
for
was,
love on this show. I
yeah.
do believe that. And I have said this before, and I think Kena, well, I'm not sure if she said it's the same thing. I said, and as long as I've been doing Red to Love or any reaction stuff, if a black woman jumps up, yells, or screams, or calls you a bitch, she's going home. Because, like I said all the time, in that little room, if you're not a favorite of Ready to Love, or if a man comes in to bad about a woman, then everybody can kind of just feed off of it. The same thing with the women. I noticed that if one person comes in, well, I don't like him. Well, you know what? I don't like him too. Yeah, we had a bad conversation yesterday, and you know what? He touched the side of my arm. Boom, he's gone. So I knew she was going home as soon as she got upset. Period.
Mhm.
Okay,
Well, it was that.
so
It was
go
that, but
ahead.
also I think the men did not find her, attractive to, like, or finding a connect. You know what I'm saying? It was that plus also, they were. It wasn't. She was not their cup of tea. They even Marvin. And they're still good friends with Marvin. Marvin kept saying, the day that they went together, he was like, you know what, she is a good girl, but I just don't see that romantic, you know, energy or whatever
But
connection.
did you? But you heard what she said. She was there to do the work, right? And that's what I said. When I agree with you she said that she was genuine. Now, as far as the other women, I have my if they are or not. But Janelle is the favorite. I told y'all that from the beginning. Even with just watching how the narrative was going, and Keena, you get because you're from the show, regardless of it's not like it's been a long time. And even on a non-scripted show, there's always a favorite, there's always a villain, there's always a hero. It's not any different with this, in my opinion. And she's the favorite of this season.
Who?
Janelle.
Janelle.
Janelle's a favorite, and she's not going home, and she will be on the show to the end. I
Hmm.
think so.
Yeah, I think so too. And I
Because when
think,
they're a favorite.
and I think, she knows that everybody, all these men, they want her, and so that's why she has this kind of, you know, energy when it comes, even the ladies line. She thinks that she is a prize. I just don't like the way she talks down on people. I just don't like it. I don't like it. You know,
Well,
she's a she's
Janelle is a sociopathic narcissist, and she's going. That's why she has so many connections. Is because she tailors who she is depending on who it is that she's talking to. So every man that she talks to, she immediately becomes the chameleon into what he likes.
Well, Janelle
So
is
there
playing
is
the
a
game. She
connection.
knows the game, and she's playing it.
Hmm.
And I mean, and it is a game that you have to play if you want to stay on the show. So she's doing that.
Mm.
This goes a
I,
little
I
deeper
also
than
I also don't
people.
get it, because if she already has so many men wanting her, why do you want to be the first, her to be the one to be welcoming or having meeting this Christopher guy who is new? Uh,
She didn't do that. She didn't pick. They picked her to do that.
that's what I'm saying. Why did they pick her? Why
Why
don't you
not?
pick
But the,
somebody
the
who doesn't have a
what's
connection with the people who are already there, just so that
That doesn't. Whether or not other people have connections is not the issue. They're trying to ease him into the process. So there's somebody that they know that gets along with everybody, that they know is easygoing. That's who they set him up with for his first entry into the group. It makes perfect sense.
Mhm.
That's just what it is.
I didn't look at it as anything when I saw it. I will admit
Me
that.
either.
I didn't think I didn't it
It
didn't
didn't hit
make
me
a
no kind of way
difference.
either.
It didn't. I didn't look at it. I really didn't. I didn't think it was because she was a favorite. I thought it was a random thing. Or I didn't think as far as what even what Evan said. I just thought he was just I want you with you just to see what the miss would be. But maybe it is that because she's really outgoing and he's not. It could be just that. Not he's not. I'm sorry, because he's actually outgoing in person. But her personality is, like she's out there. He's kind of more introvert out there. Like maybe that's why he did it. Or all the reasons that Eddie said, I don't know. But
She's
people
not
in
the
the
only
chat
one
said so.
outgoing. Is she the only
I
outgoing
said
person?
I didn't say that. My girl. I said maybe Tommy's reason why he chose her for I don't know. And producer man just told Tommy his paper, put them two together. He may not have nothing to do with it all. I'm just saying that that was a choice that was made. Now, Keita, do you feel that there was any strategic things with that? 'Cause even people in the chat are asking about why did she put, Kristen together for the blind date.
I definitely think that was production
Hmm.
because they always do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As far as putting people, okay. Well, I mean, every before him, people were already saying they like Janelle anyway. Like literally the whole entire episode. And even though I know Kim Chi said she didn't remember that, they were saying in the last episode too. They just weren't saying it as much as they did it this episode. I think how many guys said they like Janelle from Jump from Red said it. I forgot who else said it.
The one
I
with the
think
dreads. I don't remember his name.
yeah, he's liked her since the beginning. There hasn't been anybody that said anything negative about Janelle at all.
What do you think about Janelle? What do you Janelle Kamisha?
You know you're wrong for that, Kena. But ma'am, um, I'm trying to. And she know what I be doing too. See, anyway. I really okay. I would be honest because I met her, their group, that I met the other group, and I have to admit, I didn't have like an issue about when she went off on the Instagram live. I was kind of like, maybe you just like to just to be a lot. I don't know. But then people said Tequila's a lot. I don't have. It's not enough for me to like say either way. I'm trying to be biased like I can this season. I'm trying. I'm struggling, but I'm trying. And people always say I choose that, that, and so I've been just trying to be on the fence. But really, I don't have nothing really bad to say. I do feel like that some of the comments that was made with the girls, I felt like she was gaslighting Tequila. I will admit, I feel like she was gaslighting her the whole entire time. I ain't say I agree with Tequila's actions. I'm just being honest about that too. But I'm just saying I feel like Janelle gaslight her. They wouldn't do her color or anything. I just think that she did not want Habibi there, and it looked like she just rallied everybody together, and Habibi was gone.
Well, if Habibi said what he said to her, I would want him gone too.
No, no, I said the same thing. I said my reaction would be my reaction might have been worse than what she did. So I don't have any issues if that's what he said. I don't have an issue with her how she reacted to it at all. I just mm-mm. People in the chat said that Janelle is mean, and people call me mean. That still don't bother me. They say she's a mean girl. Do y'all think she's mean?
Yes, I
I
think
mean,
Yeah.
I think
yes.
she's a
Are
mean
you
girl.
kidding?
Yes.
Of course she is. Oh my gosh. That would be a question.
I might need to do self reflection.
Jesus.
I
Can't.
do get called mean. I don't know. Okay, so what was so they had the beginning of the blind date that we get to meet the new cast. What did you guys think about the new cast? Now the guy I did know about it, and actually it was an accident because when I actually found the cast and all the things, I didn't realize that he was a I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't realize he was a curveball. I just thought he was a part of the cast. But things came together later and I didn't see him. But I didn't know anything about
Mm,
her. I didn't know anything about her at all. They
mm.
kept her really good in here. What do y'all
I
think
like
about
him.
that?
I like him.
You
He's a
did?
handsome. He's a handsome
I
guy.
I thought he was handsome too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's handsome. He's nice
Yeah.
looking.
Mm, very.
He's young. He's 30. Is he 33 or
Yeah, they're both
30?
33 actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're both 33.
So I want to know why. I wish they can talk about their past relationship, why it wasn't
Mm.
a success,
Hmm.
and what it is, something like this.
What didn't they? Wait, don't they talk about that? They do talk about their past relationships, don't they?
Yeah, Christopher.
How?
Yeah.
Well, he just got on the show. I don't know if he had enough time to do all that, but I'm pretty sure he will. Um, I just try to figure out how can you find a connection. You come on the show kind of well, it's not really the middle. What's this episode 3, 4? I guess it's kind of early. But when people have already good relationships, but to me, this cast I feel like it's different because they did come in some kind of early. I do feel like that nobody really was. I mean, they made me feel into but maybe they was not. I don't know if it was just editing because okay, can me ask you a question? When you're doing this, the Ready to Love, and then for us as customers, for us as bloggers or fans, whatever, watching it, you would think, well, nobody liked her, but behind the
Yeah,
scenes, it's something different. You know what I'm saying?
but that's probably editing as well. But when you talking about the new girl, right?
No, no, no. I'm talking about just anybody. Because Cooley got sent home. I'm just saying in general. Remember how she was shocked on the first episode that she got put in the first because of the things that were said to her with the men. And so
Right.
now she's been living. I'm just asking you about that. Like, is it editing or is it just like why is there a difference? This is like the first time I've heard this on a show where it's like you're in the bottom or you're eliminated. You're surprised. You're just like, I can't believe it because so and so told me this. We were cool and the found that. This is the first time I've heard
I
this.
mean, sometimes it is production. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they bring on the new people. When they bring on the new people, a lot of the times it doesn't even matter. It's just basically a numbers game. And if you don't
Hmm.
touch or talk to all the people, or like, because a lot of times a lot of people don't even get to like talk to everybody on that first day or whatever. And if you don't touch everyone and talk to everyone, you're gonna get sent home, and you'll get sent home by production most of the time. So that's why some people be like, "Oh my God, like what?" Because when I spoke to everybody, because you do have like breaks, and everyone's talking, and everybody like, "Oh, so you might think everything is good because y'all are not, like
Hmm.
you're not filming like the whole time. So there are like times where it's a downtime, or you might be a time when people are eating or whatever. And they're like, all right, we're gonna take like a 20, 30 minute break. And like everybody's talking and chatting, and you think everything is cool.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I can see it from that point of view. I can. I was just curious because I've heard before, and I'm like, how about I feel if I thought I was feeling him? I thought he was feeling me, and then that fool was the first one to say, "I don't vibe with her. Let's eliminate her." I mean, you have no idea. That's why I'm like tripping. I want to talk about the date. How people were talking about the date? Like, how did Tommy put the date together with the three of them? Tequila didn't get to go on a date with the curveball. She went out with a guy. She had an awkward, I guess, awkward, whatever. That put together. You think that was a good put together three of them? Because nothing good happened from it. It really made not want to send her home. But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't. Ebby, what you think?
Uh, I thought it could have been an honest second chance for the two of them.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think Tequila was ready for this. I don't think this was the process for her. I really don't. I don't think she didn't thrive in this environment at all.
You don't
Um,
think she was ready for it at all? Like or just nothing?
no, I don't think this was the appropriate process for her
Oh
at all.
wow.
I just don't think this. You gotta know yourself and things about yourself to be able to be successful in this type of process. Like I know I wouldn't thrive in this type of situation because I'm just too territorial and I don't work like that. But um, you got to know what some things about yourself before you can be successful in this particular um, process. And I just don't think everything is not for everybody, and I just don't think this was the a right fit for her. I don't think she's
Hmm.
going to flourish in this type of environment. So,
Okay.
um,
Okay.
and again, I'm still stuck on when you ask this grown man a big grown question about sex, and then when he gave you an answer, your reaction to his answer was like you was offended that he answered the question that you asked. Daughter, you asked him. So if you wasn't ready to hear his answer, why would you ask this man this question? It just what the
Wait, what question was this? I'm confused.
This is the normal.
Ebony, what are you talking about? Who? I
well,
swear. Who?
clearly you were not listening. What
I left. I did not say that one more time.
Did you say you left? Oh my.
that girl asked that man about where's like the freakiest place you ever had sex, and then got offended when he answered the question.
Hmm.
Well, why would you ask him that if you weren't prepared for the answer, beloved?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why would you ask him?
Mm-hmm.
Not where you.
Mocha, don't come for me.
Oh, what, hold on. What is in your cup, Mike? What is that?
It's mango juice.
And
Just mango juice
and what else?
and some ice
And
cubes
what
in it,
else? And what else?
and a little bit of vodka.
It's probably a lot of vodka. Let's not let's not do that, ma'am. You lied 3 times. Okay? Oh my God. So anyway, so to the three, I like what Baby said that they could have had like a little day. But what you think about? I mean, second chance. What you think about it, Keena? Tommy paired the three of them together. Keena,
See, I'm not the only one.
oh my God,
My steak on.
You are the always the only one. I don't care what panel I am on, my dear. You're always like, who is that? I don't know. Anyway, uh,
That's fine.
the, okay, I thought because last time Abby did not get to see when your husband made an appearance. That was the most funniest day ever. Abby, you would have loved it. He
What?
said, can I get on camera, Abby? Mike said, no, go away. And then he said, I have my suit on. Abby, I died. I could not continue to live. I was laughing so hard. I felt so bad. I said, live on live. Okay, so after the triple date and everything, we pretty much, I figured, I mean, if you weren't watching Red Love a long time, there was no way you was even gonna know that Tequila was going to the house. But I'm happy she stood on her ground, said she had to say to Phil. I really am. But what's after that? After it's the blind dates after?
Yeah,
Oh no,
but can I
that's
say,
blind date.
can I just say something about Phil? I keep forgetting him. Like he doesn't
Oh
register.
shoot.
He doesn't register. Like it's not.
Which
You
one
know
is
what I mean?
Phil?
Huh?
You know
See,
what?
see.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
I don't
Hold on.
remember him.
Oh my
Until he comes
God.
on the screen, you'll be like, oh, But I'm like, who is this dude? And he's a good-looking man.
Very.
Hmm.
Very much so. But I don't forget about him. But it's like when I see him, I'm like, oh my, where has he been? Like he
Hmm.
hasn't. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with that. But
Hmm.
so what happened after everybody? I forgot.
Um,
Phil.
Phil was very happy to be when he saw Sierra. He was like, yes, because that day was gonna be dry with just him and Tequila. So when Sierra joins,
Oh
that was
wow.
fun. That's the
Wait, that
truth.
was Sierra there? Was it? Oh, I think that was Sierra. Who was unique with? Unique. With
Unique
who?
was
She
with the guy I don't know how to pronounce his name.
did she go out with Marvin?
Yeah, wasn't it?
The unique go out with. I think unique went out with Marvin on this time.
Yeah, I think so.
I have to admit that I don't see any connections with Marvin, especially after the previews I've seen this episode coming up. The women are just not, I
Mm-mm. They
they,
they all seem very vanilla,
yeah, I
and
mean, I don't,
and
it was,
Marvin is very much not that.
mm, I just don't think nobody feels him. I don't really, that's why I said I feel like Marvin stayed on the show. Well,
They be feeling him just from looks alone, but once they get to know him and what he's about, then they
mhm,
be like, "Oh no, I no."
okay, so you think it's just, I know Lee's reaction is like, 'cause I forgot what he said. He said something had a nipple fist or something he said, and she was like, what? And so, yeah. I can't wait to hear that conversation. I saw your video, mob with the woman and things. I was like, what is you talking about here on here situation?
See, he scares me. I'm scared of him.
I cannot believe you're saying this.
I'm scared of Marvin. Serious, like,
What
And
is there to
also,
be scared of?
He's not. I like some of the things he talked about. I feel like those are things that should be discussed behind it, like in private. Yeah, I mean, don't come here
But
giving
you're
us
on a
issues.
public, you on a national TV show to date,
No, yeah, but
and those are conversations that you would have on the
everybody on
date.
the cast, they're there to date, but we don't need to know stuff that you
Yeah,
do
you
in your
do need to
bedroom.
know.
If you're
You
dating
do
somebody,
need
you
to
need
know.
to know
You
that. You need,
definitely
You
yes.
need to
definitely
know.
need to know that.
Definitely.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Keena, you're back. Keena, well, I asked. I think you left your device. I asked you what you feel about the 3 date. If you had a thought about it, the time we putting them three together. Tequila and Phil and was
Sierra.
it Sierra?
Kina.
Can you hear me?
Kina.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. The way she jumped in there, she's
Hold
scared the
on.
mess out of me.
Oh, she's
Hold
there.
on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Okay. So, what was the what were we saying? That threw me out so much. What was? Oh, you said he scares you, and you said that
And
why he's getting to say that. But to me, I don't even know about the lifestyle. But if I am dating somebody, I think I would want to know that. I would have been surprised to come home and see his whole dungeon and be like, "Oh my God, you didn't tell me." Come on.
I know,
I think
I know you're going there. You'll be on VIP, so you just let us know how that
I
goes.
am going, and I'm gonna make sure I have to be very, very sexy and popping when I go. Miss ma'am, I am.
Mm-mm. Okay.
I'm just
Who?
going to enjoy the show. It's something different I've never done before. I'm gonna go and enjoy the show. Yes, I am.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is the
Lee.
problem?
Who met with Lee? Who did Lee go on a date with?
Oh, wait a minute. Who did Lee go out with? Who was it, Abby? Who did Lee go out with? I
Oh,
don't
I
even
know
remember
you
her.
ain't asking me about nobody's damn name.
Oh
I
my
know, but I know you're not
God.
asking me.
Lee is the workout, good body, dark
He went
chocolate.
out with the little boy from Africa with the teeth.
Oh, Chris.
Chris. Oh my
That's
God.
is his name Chris?
I like Chris for this. No, Chris went with the new girl. Chris went with the new girl.
Oh yeah, Katina came out of the
Yeah.
corner. Katrina, is
Uh-huh.
it Katina?
Katrina.
She came around the corner and he was like, "Who is this?" Yeah, I think she's
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous.
I like that date. I like the Chris of this episode. So that was good date. I mean, there was good
Quitting,
conversation.
yeah.
Had.
Hey, Chloe. Usually the men didn't like
The
her.
men
Who
didn't
didn't
like.
like her?
Yeah, they know that
Sorry, y'all. I was sorry, y'all. I was moving around. I'm back.
okay.
Okay. The question I asked her, I ain't got time about it, but I said the free date with Aquila and Phil and Sierra. How'd you feel about that? How we putting them together?
I thought it was an odd put together. For me, to be honest, did y'all think that was like a good like double date or triple date, whatever that was?
Not a
I, I think
three
Sierra
way.
came to rescue to save the day.
Oh my
Yeah,
Because
it
God.
there
just
wasn't
it did
much.
it felt like okay, we just gonna put these together. Like you could tell, like production just like threw them all together, and because they already knew Tequila wasn't meshing well with anyone,
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
and they do that, just to make it like okay, so everyone will be like, yeah, I'm really not feeling her.
And it's not fair. It's not fair. You
It's
know.
not. It's not. I like her. I thought I like her. I do agree with Abby. This probably wasn't the best platform for her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you feel that it wasn't the best platform? I was just
I think it's the best platform, but she just didn't have her match there. I think she still can be on Ready to
No,
Love.
I
She
don't
just
think this process was good for her. I
no.
don't.
Why?
Because of the way she acted and the
Mm.
way she's continuing to act.
She's a little bit emotional. Like
She's
little emotional. I
contradictory. She real
think.
emotional. She a lot of things. Daughter is a lot of things.
Daughter's a lot of things, honey.
She
Oh
so
is.
be
boy.
so being emotional on the show is a negative
Who
or
said
not
that? Who
not
said that?
negative maybe. Well, could you stop? I'm talking to Keena because you said her being emotional. You said that's not good for the show or good to be dating. I'm just kind of curious about the emotional part. 'Cause,
I think that it was like she's emotional and she's lashing out. She's having
mm,
outbursts on the show. Like you got to be careful with that.
You
mm.
have to remember she said if you want drama, I am the drama or sort of something like that. Didn't she say that? If you like drama, this is where you need to be, or something like this? Yeah.
You'll love it here.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I
The,
don't think she ever
like the
said.
fact that she called one man and said, because he wasn't calling her to enough to her liking. Y'all on day three now. Y'all just on day three, daughter. This the
Did
first.
she say that?
She called him and was like, "Well, I'm just gonna leave you to dedicate more time to those other connections because you're not spending no time over here."
See, I thought that's the key I want to
He
ask
dodged the
you,
bullet.
Keena. Because, like, if oh, Lord, in this process, I know it's day three, but how do you play it if you don't get to know the person and the time goes by, you get eliminated
If
every
they are
day?
not reaching out to you, just means that they don't like you like that. Why do you have to ask that? If they liked you, they'll be calling your phone, they'll be blowing
I
your phone
mean,
up like crazy.
I just think like you gotta strategically, like it's a game show. You know, you gotta
But
be
was
able to
she?
play
But
it.
is she playing? Is she playing? You got to come to meet the. You got to come to meet game, or was did she or did
Keena, is
she?
that music, mama?
Maybe he talked to whoever was like reaching out to him. So he could have possibly gave his phone number to like five, six different people, and he's having five, six different conversations. And if you just sitting back waiting for him to say something to you, and you don't at least drop a text message,
Oh,
be like,
wow.
"Hey, just checking in. How are you?" Blah blah blah. Start the conversation. If you gave you your phone number, you just waiting for him to text you, and you don't say nothing.
Yeah, you
Closed
definitely
mouths
have
don't get
to.
fed. If your mouth is closed,
Hmm.
you I mean, but I don't know how she was carrying all of these conversations like she's just sitting on her high horse over here waiting for the peasant men to come talk to her. Or was she actually putting herself out there in the atmosphere to be and not like waiting for them to say something and she just, just like just drop them a text. Hey, I'm just checking in on you. You good? Blah blah blah, and starting the conversation. She don't know where that could have took her. I don't know.
I mean, a lot of people
Or
can.
maybe he
I
just
like
ain't like her like that, and wasn't one trying to
she's too
talk to her. I
attached.
don't know.
A lot. Well,
Yeah.
did she say
I
a lot
like
of
that.
people? Wait, a lot of people like
Go
what?
ahead. No, I like that
A
comment
lot of
from
people can't multitask like that.
mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I think she was beyond emotional. It was scary, huh? Why is she scary? I don't attach too soon.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wait, can you put that comment back? That
Which one?
that one. Back. The other one. No. Okay. Yeah, that one.
Stylish or desirable to this cast were not. What? Oh wow.
Not the
Yeah.
hateful princess talking like Yoda. They put
I can't. Lord have mercy. What she say? She's a mean girl, but the mean. Is this Janelle or
Anissa, honey, keep their feelings to themselves. That defeats the purpose of this whole. That's not how finding love works. If you keep your feelings to yourself, that's not how. That's that ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. It's not. It's not.
you gotta speak up?
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You really have to say something, especially in a situation like this, as other women, because it's a competition at the end of the day. I know Keenan said game show. I look at it as a competition. We're all competing, whether it be to get to the end of the show or for the inventory and back in my every voice. I'm just saying, it's competition.
Mm-hmm.
So, talking about the deliberation, men talking about the women. What the Abby said in the beginning, she said it right. She said everybody likes Janelle and they dragged Tequila. Not dragged her. said her name the whole time. Like they, what you say? No, Evan said it. What did you say? I like how you said it about
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
much how
know.
they all talked about Tequila.
They like
It was good.
nobody liked Tequila, and she was everybody's. She was on the bottom with everyone, according to the way that they edited this. And in order for them to edit something, they have to say it. Tequila wasn't nobody's top. She wasn't top. She wasn't on top with nobody. Like she was actively offending people, the men in the group. Like you asked that man that question and then turned into Sister Mary uh tight panties when he answered the question, and then you harass the other man because you feel like he talking to the other women more than he talking to you. So you free the cage bird to be able to fly because he wasn't flying in your direction. I like it was a lot. It was a lot. And she wasn't making good impressions on anybody, not the men nor the women. So
I agree with that. I just think that like this just wasn't the right show for her, and she
it
started
was.
off on the wrong foot, and it just went that spiraling. Because you know your first impression is everything. So your first impression, people don't have a good first impression for you. Everyone's talking and gossiping, and your name is constantly coming up as the problem person.
Ain't she the one that said if a BB was leaving, she was leaving?
Yeah,
Well, she should
Yep,
have
that's
left
what she
then.
said.
I was
That's
like,
what she
what is
said.
she still doing here? I mean, I don't know.
I just want to know why she was so stuck on him like that, fight going to bat for him. Like, why?
Because that was only a
Because she
connection
knew
she
that's the
had.
only person that she had a connection with.
Yes, that's the only one. So if she knew if that guy
She
leaves,
knew that if he left, she was next. She knew that
period, period.
You said what if she knew that she knew she was next?
because
Damn.
he was the only
Of
man that she
course,
had a connection with. So if
yeah,
he gone, then what's she gonna do?
I think
exactly.
she said in her interview she did have said that when he uh came around the corner. No, she when she said he came around the second time, she knew that was what going on. I mean, at least she knew that. I mean, shit, girl. Like I said, it's a game, right? And they both was gone. I would have chose somebody else for that life jacket. He wasn't the one, baby. She was down with the ship, going with him. And but at the same time too, like
That's
even
what
when
exactly happened, Kamisha. Going like that messed
mm,
her up.
oh, you mean defending him?
Yeah, she shouldn't have been defending him like that. That put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Hmm.
She had to defend him because listen. Like calls to like. I'm gonna just say this: birds of an unstable feather flock together, and
Oh
and,
Lord have
and
mercy.
they the same side of they the heads and tails of the same coin. So they was the male and female version of each other, just un, unstable, unnecessary. Just thank you next. So when he left,
Lord have mercy,
she knew
Jesus.
she was on the door, out her way out the door, right behind him.
And I don't even remember seeing that kind of a strong connection between the two of them, for her to go that hard, you know. And even if Habibi stayed, I don't think Habibi would have ended up with her at all.
And the
But
reason
yeah,
why I agree with that is because Habibi's an ass. I think that Habibi would have chosen another woman and would have did it in her face. I do
hmm
believe that 100%. I think
hmm
she would have kept choosing him and been doing ride or die, and he would have pulled some stunt and gave us some smart comment. Period. So
and
you can get some others.
at that point, you've already met different guys. You can see the energy. You can tell who is attracted to you and who is not attracted to you. I feel like she should have just self eliminated herself after that argument. After she realized Habibi is gone, she should have just left. With class. You know, I don't know
Oh
why
wow,
she thought
Corey.
like, now she's threatening people. I don't know what that she thought that, people are gonna come back kissing her ass. After she said, if Habibi goes, I'm leaving. Nobody cares. Baby girl, you're gonna go. Okay. So Then she came back over there after that argument. I'm like, I'm confused. That girl confused me. She would cheat for her baby.
But
Well, this is the last time we have to
yes,
talk about it. So
yes.
confusion over.
So her said she lost to me when she said she would cheat for her baby. A lot of people did not like or laugh, or however, at that comment when she said it.
See?
I had to rewind it. I was like, did she say? I didn't really understand.
Who says such things? You're meeting the person for the first
What
time. I mean, gosh.
are you talking about? These two? This man said that he ended up cheating because the woman was getting the fellatio. I thought he could say anything after that point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't surprised by things he said. I just feel like I wish she would have chosen better. But I don't think Phil was the one. I think Phil was kind of putting on a little bit to me. But I don't think Phil was it. But I think I wish she would have explored somebody else,
There
but
was
not
nobody
Habibi.
else to explore. There wasn't anybody else, you know.
Allegedly, that we know of.
We did
You know,
not
what I
see
mean,
anybody
I
else.
mean, wait. CT seemed afraid to talk to her. The elimination was funny.
What are you
Wait, who was
reading?
sitting with her? Oh, I'm sorry. What? What? Wait, who sent her home? I can't even remember.
Um, what's the name? Quint. The guy we did not even see him apart. We only got to see him when he was meeting people to eliminate them. Quinto. What's his name?
Quentin.
Yeah.
The workout
Mm-hmm.
he went with Lee. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
he ended up sending her home. And to me, it was kind of the way he said it. The fellas want you to know you're not ready to love. It just like he just didn't want to do it. Oh no, it's just like he just did not want to do this. He was just like, I'm just okay. They said, he did not want to be there in that conversation. But I thought she handled it right. That's California little brother. I agree 100%. I told you he looked like California.
Yeah.
He was never interested. Who
No.
was never interested? You mean Habibi?
Oh,
Do it even
and
matter at this
it
point?
can be many people. It can be Phil. It can be Habibi. It can be the guy who eliminated her. It can be all the guys at this point.
I am mad y'all called that boy Cordell to go to hell.
Who did that?
Oh my God.
Ah, I don't like y'all.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. The chat
Oh,
is
some
good.
Ever
After
said she
this,
hit
that's
him.
good.
Oh, mama. She said she would say, I
CTE.
hate it here. Yeah. Ooh, child. I mean, he does look. I ain't with y'all in the chat. I'm not even gonna engage in that mess. I'm not. But I will say that, yeah, the men did not like. The men was saying what it was. They didn't like it. They didn't like her. I think they did not like her from the beginning. Now, Dre Munster says there thinks that Red is next one on the chopping block.
I
I
don't
do
think
not
so.
think so.
No, I don't think so either.
No, because he's
I
attached to
just
the
want
fan
him to let
favorite.
it
The
go.
fan favorite like him.
Uh,
The
not the
fan favorite likes him, so he ain't going nowhere.
What? What she's
somebody
The
to live.
fan
I don't think
favorite
she's a
likes
fan
him,
favorite. She's
so
a
he's not
favorite.
going
Period.
anywhere.
Yeah, and I also
No,
don't want
no,
him to.
you didn't, Chloe.
No, I don't think he's next. Um, I just don't want him to come up with the same conversation again. Come on, let it go.
You talking about the thought shirt?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah,
Let me
let it
get to
go.
this.
It's like stop. You're being corny now.
Yeah, you
Stop.
already made your point, and I agreed with him at that point. But now it's becoming too much. It's becoming like now. Come on, you should do better than that.
Mm. Wait, I don't know what episode of reunion is on. What episode we on? 3? Because it's already
Yeah,
recorded.
3. Oh, what? I don't
No,
know.
no, the reunion.
Oh, I don't know.
When is it? Kenny, is it usually the 5th or 6th episode? The reunion.
It's for like the sixth, like the sixth. It's like right smack in the middle, like the sixth or seventh episode.
That's when they do the reunion.
It's like right. It's like right. It's the reunion. They usually take that like right before the retreat.
Oh. Yeah, because I
Mm.
want them to talk about things that they've already seen other their cast members talking about them. Because if you do a reunion so early, what are you addressing? You know?
Where they do it so early, they don't have much to really say.
Yeah.
And I like the way Bravo them do it because they incorporate everything, like, everything that happens outside,
Mm-hmm.
the show,
Mm-hmm.
incorporate into the reunion. But
Mm-hmm.
OWN won't do that. OWN is like I told you, they're
I
not
know. In
gonna.
fact, if even in fact, Bravo asked the fans, "Do you have any questions for these cast members? Send me the questions." Andy, Andy asks people for questions. On should step up their game. Like this is ridiculous.
What do you mean? Oh, the questions that are being
Yeah, the
asked.
questions that yeah, they ask the fans if you've been watching the show, do you have any questions for this person or this person? This, you know what I mean? That makes it interesting.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody would just ask like, who's the, like like the curveball or who's the girl coming around the corner. They would just ask those questions like that, hoping that they would tell it. But I don't know. So after she went home, I thought she handled it. What I'm saying? I didn't think she handled it bad or anything. It's like she did her time. It was her time up, but it's time for her to go. Nothing negative. Her leaving the house, do you think it's gonna change the dynamics? Not the house. Her leaving the show, do you think it's gonna change how everyone acts on Ready to Love Dallas?
No,
Whether it be good or bad?
Mm.
That's
no.
interesting. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
No, hell no, absolutely not.
I do not understand.
absolutely
It's
no.
so rough in here. Jesus. I'm just like, what? I don't know. I think it's gonna. No, I said no, no. Y'all think I got my question? I see. I think the house. I keep saying the house. Is it gonna change everyone how they act because she's gone? I feel like everybody looked at her like they all wanted her gone. Well, now that she's gone, who's gonna be the one they're gonna choose? Who's next?
Unique. Unique is the next one.
Yeah, unique is
Gonna
definitely
go.
next.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's gonna go. Mm-hmm.
Why unique next?
They are besties. You know. I mean, if there's anything I can see from it is even for her, who else does she have connection with apart from who else actually? Who is she connecting with? Unique girl.
Yeah, she's like she doesn't have a lot of connections. I think she's next, unless she just steps it up next episode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Well, unique. I have not seen any connections, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Of course, the next episode. But I want to admit I did was wondering her
Kamisha, we
connection with
cannot
Finley.
hear you.
So I had to fan on. I said her connection. It was in the beginning with her and Red. I felt like that Red kept saying, I like you. You looking at me or whatever. I just think Unique was just trying to figure out, hey, I know your face from somewhere. What's your name? And I think it's all that it was for her. Now it turned into that mess. And so, other than that, I haven't seen her connected with anybody.
Exactly.
Mm.
So me too. The girl with the boots girl, she probably gonna stay longer. I mean, she has a few connections. Jessica seems like everybody, like she has a connection with Chris. She has a connection with who else?
Hold
What
on.
about the other girl? The girl with the
Hang on, hang
braid.
on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Y'all keep talking. Hold on.
What about the other girl? The girl with the braids. Her name starts with the A. Arias? Arias?
Yeah, Aries, I like her. She'll stay for a while. I like
Mm.
Aries. She'll stay for a
Mm-hmm.
while.
Yeah,
I gotta put
she's
this phone on the charger, guys. I gotta call. I gotta go.
all
Okay.
right.
All right.
Bye, girl. Um, and then what do you think about the new girl, the new Katrina girl, Abby?
We'll see. Hopefully, she got some sense.
Yeah, I like her. I like how she is. And I don't think this is late for them to introduce new people because I think they are still trying to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We gonna see. We gonna see.
hmm,
But it's a man leaving next week, so I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's a man leaving. I don't know who that's gonna be because I have a few. I know the guy with the dreadlocks. I don't know who is he connecting with. Who else?
Janelle, isn't he the one that walked past them? That was on the hammock with Janelle and Red walked past them like y'all doing too y'all a little too close now. You're doing too hey, and it's gonna start an argument or something next week.
Yep,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
because it's gonna be like it's gonna be the whole thing where everybody's going crazy over Janelle.
Oh my gosh. Mm.
So I mean, we're gonna see that play out a little bit more and all that kind of things. And something else happened too,
Well, I
right?
don't even think it's that Red needs validation. It was rude of old girl to completely dismiss this man in his career because you think he has a thought job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that man, what sacrifices that man made to build up his portfolio and his career to have a name that so he's booked and busy and stuff like that. And you for you to dismiss and diminish all of his hard work in 30 seconds
Right.
because you think he got a thought job is rude. It's rude and disrespectful. So, and I understand why he like don't play with my name.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree.
But the thing about it, well, I don't know. I get the thing about the name and the job as well, but I just feel like they obviously knew each other, maybe in passing. I just wish you would handle better, but
You can know each
um,
other, but in the past, but always it doesn't matter whether they knew each other or not. But you just don't say that. You just don't do it. And when somebody checks you, don't come over here acting like, oh, now you're gonna play that female card. Oh my gosh, no. You
ooh,
ask for it, so you should be ready for the response.
oh my God, what is going on? My God, today my indoor boy, what?
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-mm.
And that's a genuine question. Because if I don't think you're attractive, then if you don't think I'm attractive, I need to
Mm,
know that so I know to leave you alone. Like,
But
okay.
if you tell them I find you attractive, and and you ask them, do you find me attractive, and that doesn't you don't get a quick response, that in itself tells you everything that
when
you
she
need to
was
know.
like, that was the answer.
That's what the answer is. What I'm
That was
saying.
your answer, right? When she said,
That's it.
that means no.
It was. I
And
will
she's trying
admit,
to find a
That's
nice way
it.
to tell you no.
it's
That's
like he
it.
didn't want to hear it.
She was just being diplomatic, in responding to whatever,
He didn't want to hear. He acting like Brandon when he was at that club, putting his hands in his face. Block. He didn't want to.
rather.
Red said he's trying to find love. See, I'm ready to love and see G. But then he gonna go off on her real bad, I guess, this episode. I know everybody. I'm the greatest.
Well,
It's
I
gonna
hope
be.
you think highly of yourself.
No, if you
Well, I
know any,
forgot. I don't forgot everything he said. He said something. What'd you say, Ahmad?
no, if you knew everybody, why are you single? Why are you over here looking for love?
Mm, mm,
What does
mm.
knowing people got to do with you being single?
No, because you think like everybody likes you, and you feel like maybe you're
No, that's
handsome
not
and
what he didn't mean it in that way, Mod, and you know that. So I don't know why you up here acting like you don't understand what words mean.
he just get on my nerves.
He pretty much said, "I'm the man. I know everybody. I know people. He has a name. Chloe said he does
He's
have a
talking
thought
about
job.
in his industry and stuff. He's not
I
talking
know,
about.
I know, I know, I know.
Okay.
But he is known here. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. He is like that's not a lie in Dallas.
Right,
He is.
Loretta.
He's a DJ. He must, and if he's a good DJ, of course, people will know him, right?
No, I'm just saying. Period. He is. He has like a name. Did she call me Loretta? Oh, there she go. Hey, mom, I'm so late. But I mean, I agree with both of y'all. But I'm just saying he does have a name in Dallas. So people are gonna say he has a big head, and he does have a big head. But I'm saying, but he is known. So you said own is shady though. Did she really answer like that?
Yeah, she did.
Mm. She legit was like, oh.
She did. Yeah, she did.
Oh my! Abby, do it one more time. I'm sorry. I think it's the face for me. Abby, one more time. How did she answer, Abby? What did she say?
She did.
That means no. But I'm
That's
too
it.
I'm too nice to say no
Oh my
outright.
God!
And I can't think of a better way to say
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
That's
I'm
it.
sorry, I got me tickled. He said I was like, why
Arthur is
already?
not,
You need to look it back.
Arthur is not a thought job.
Tamita, I'm with you on that one. I'm like, why are these two having the same conversation? Did you just agree to disagree? Why are we still continuing with this conversation? We don't like each other. We are not here to connect with each other. Why are we still having this conversation?
Okay, she said. Okay, Monique says exactly. She was responding to him saying there is a lifestyle with his career. It is considered a thought job. It wasn't that big of a deal.
To you, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Right.
Not
To
Kirby coming for Marvin.
to him, who to
Marvin is the one with the
everybody,
third job.
everybody, Loretta, everybody. And I don't even like Red because I think he looks terrible. But
Oh my God, Jesus!
he does. He's not attractive at all. At all.
Who,
No.
Red?
Yeah.
I mean, he's all right. I mean, I'm
No,
just
he's
confused
not.
with his beard.
No,
Like,
no,
figure
no.
out what you want.
Oh
Do you
my
want a
God!
beard or you don't want a beard? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
It ain't got
Jesus.
nothing to do with a beard. Because he looks doubly terrible with the beard. So it just no, that's not it. He's just not.
That's not a beard. Those are just
Let me be very clear. Me, she, her. I do not find him attractive. I just
no. He's regular. You know, he's regular. Like he's
he's not
Not
even.
regular, degular. Oh, that's for you.
So far nobody real babe. So far I'm gonna shock you. Nobody so far. You know, so you're not
Right.
capping for
For
nobody.
now, look, hold on. Abby said I said for now.
For now. Ain't gonna be nothing but for now because we at an hour and I'm tired. And I
Oh
got
yeah.
somewhere to be in an hour.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to sleep anyway.
I
All
gotta
right, y'all, ladies. All right, like Abby,
love
gonna give me
y'all.
my.
We'll see y'all next week with whoever get eliminated. Thank
Yeah.
God.
No, Kathy, I need y'all to stop it right now.
He
That's
Y'all.
do. He do.
All right, y'all. On that note, we are out of
Out.
5,000